Madam, shall we now start the program, ma'am?
Yes, sir, we will start.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. A very warm morning to each and every one of the participants who have joined from different parts of the country. It is indeed our pleasure to host this program from IIyear Real Center Trivandrum. As you know, IIyear Real Center Trivandrum is situated in the state capital of the state of Kerala, and it caters to 4 districts which have been assigned to us by the mandate of the university. The regional center is also known for the excellent support services that it has been delivering over the years, and it is one of those regional centers which has been assigned a number of niche programs. And one such niche program is definitely the MAEOH program that we are currently hosting for this session. It is indeed our privilege that we have been assigned the responsibility to host this program, not only MAEOH but also PG programs as well at a national level, and provide support services for the same. We will be providing, as far as possible, the best quality support services in terms of counseling from this regional center. And apart from this, we have also been assigned 6 other programs for which we have been made the National Nodal Center, for which we will be delivering our support services from this center. It is indeed our pleasure to welcome today our colleagues from the headquarters, Professor Rupini from the School of Interdisciplinary and Transdisciplinary Studies, and our colleague Professor Sushmita Bhaskar, professor at the Interdisciplinary and Transdisciplinary Studies, IGNOU, New Delhi. I am also joined by my colleague Dr. Priya Pradeep, Assistant Regional Director from IGNOU Regional Center, Trivandrum. Talking in brief about IGNOU as such, IGNOU, as we all know, is an international university with centers spread across more than 20 countries across the globe. And we are also a nodal center for many of the prestigious programs for the Ministry of External Affairs, such as the E-Vidya Bharati program, where a large number of students from African countries do pursue their studies in IGNOU at its various study centers in the online mode. We are also that university which has been given the NAC A++ grade, which is the highest grade that can be obtained by any university in the country as far as accreditation rankings go. Further, we have obtained this significant achievement right at the first cycle of evaluation itself, which is a rare achievement for any university in this country. Further, going beyond, we also offer a number of flexibilities about which the respected resource persons from headquarters will definitely talk about, including that of the freedom to pursue the program from anywhere in the country, and also to write the examinations from across the states of this vast country. Further, we also have a large number of flexibilities in terms of entry requirements, and also in terms of the freedom to pursue this program, the program of studies across a reasonable period of time, which often is not something that is associated with many other educational institutions in the country. There are various other features and various other characteristics that make IGNOU the best university that you can take admission in. And therefore, I feel that all of you deserve congratulations for choosing IGNOU as your preferred educational partner, because you have made this wise decision of joining IGNOU, and the best decision, I would say, because you will be studying these programs at your own pace and according to your liberty. And you are not being pressurized into joining IGNOU programs. I'm sure all of you have joined according to your own sweet will, because you wanted to enhance your abilities in this particular area of study. Therefore, pursuing a program in IGNOU is a great privilege, and you are now part of the largest educational community in the world of more than 40 lakh learners. So, once again, I congratulate all our very distinguished learners, and welcome all of you to this program. I'll not take any further time, but I will only mention that IGNOR Regional Center Trivandrum has already conducted at least 3 induction programs, and the videos and recordings of all this is available on our Facebook page. Those are the general induction programs, and these are available in 3 languages. One is our national language, Hindi. Second is Malayalam. Third is in Tamil, and of course in English as well. So all these recordings are available on our Facebook page. I will shortly put the link of our Facebook page on the chat box. You can definitely follow that and view these sessions as per the preference of your language when you get time, so that you get to understand the general features and general rules that govern IGNOR and its study processes. So without wasting any further time, let me welcome and request our professor from the School of Interdisciplinary and Transdisciplinary Studies, Maidangadi, New Delhi, Professor Rupani, to take over from me and conduct further proceedings for this program. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. And indeed, it's a great pleasure and an opportunity to meet you all, and then especially you as a regional director. And then we had enough interaction when you were in the RC Vatakara also. And then tremendous job you have done. And then you have received Best Regional Director also, I think more than one time. I hope so. And then thank you very much, sir. And then congratulations once again for this new assignment in this Trivandrum also. And very good morning to each and everyone, my dear colleagues. And then Dr. Sushmita Bhaskar also from the headquarters, and Dr. Rajesh ji, as well as the ARD from the Trivandrum itself. And then very good morning to each and everyone. I would like to give you a brief introduction about this program, why we have focused to develop this program. All these things I would like to mention about over here. And the most important thing is you have joined this program in this session, and then I would like to congratulate each and everyone. And first of all, let me share the PPT. Just a second. Hope it is visible.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay, then. Thank you very much. Let me. Okay. Okay, this is the program what we have developed first. As such, it is a postgraduate diploma in environmental and occupational health, and offered on I think in 2019 January cycle we have launched this program. Afterwards, in 2022, what we have done, we have upgraded this program into Master of Arts in Environmental and Occupational Health program, and we 3 are the program coordinators for this program. Myself, Professor Rupani, and Dr. Sushmita Bhaskar, and Professor Ruchika Kuba from School of Health Sciences. We 3 are the program coordinators for this program. And actually, for the postgraduate diploma, so there we have selected the annual mode only. It is not the semester program. So first, I would like to introduce about this Master of Arts in Environmental and Occupational Health, because the first year is the postgraduate diploma, and then second year is, if you will complete the second year, then you will get the Master of Arts in Environmental and Occupational Health degree. So this is the master's program, and obviously we have selected only one medium of instruction, that is English. And the duration of the program for masters, as per the UGC norms, that is a minimum is 2 years and the maximum of 4 years. And then those who want to discontinue with the first year, that means they want to do only PG diploma, then for this postgraduate diploma, the minimum duration of the program is 1 year and the maximum is 3 years. So previously we have when we have started this program as a PG diploma, in the program guide we have mentioned minimum is 1 year, maximum is 4 years. But as far as the university norms are concerned, now they have reduced it to the 3 years maximum duration. So you have to make it a point, don't go by whatever we have printed earlier in the program guide. There is a change, so it requires also a time to reprint that one. So please note down that change. For the postgraduate diploma, it is a minimum of 1 year and the maximum of 3 years. And the most target group for this program, any graduate can also apply this program. Those who are working in the professional, there is no age limit for this program. But the only one thing is, only graduation is the main criteria to join in this program. So so far, whatever we have observed in the admission criteria, almost 70% are joined this program. Doctors, nurses, as well as the paramedical students, they have joined. And then the students, those who are also working in the industrial sector, they are also part of this program. And then of course they have done a very good job, and then they were also upgraded their employment into the next higher levels as far as this after completion of this program is concerned. And also this is the another we have given elaborated version of the target group faculty research. That means anyone, those who are interested to do something about to the society, and somebody wants to do the environmental protection, and then simultaneously also they want to pursue the other program also, so they are also eligible for this program. So, and then industrial health and safety personnel are also can join this program. And this is the main concept of to develop this environmental and occupational health, because there are 7 core concepts are there. And then even today, everyone, laymen also consider about the pollution, and also they are realizing that there is a pollution everywhere around us, and then we are breathing the toxic air inside. So it is highly adverse. It shows an adverse impact on the health of the human being as well as the natural environment. So there are the 7 core concepts are mainly based for this program. That is a toxicity exposure. It may be environmental hazards or the occupational hazards, and also the exposure where we are working, in the which of the occupational setup we are working, and also the dose and response, how much concentration of the toxicities enters into our body through the inhalation of the air, and the individual susceptibility. Maybe there is a range of human beings. We are working with the general environment, and then every day we are commuting from faraway places, and then definitely it may vary. The adverse effects depends upon the individuals. Maybe it is a children that adverse effects may be more, and for the elderly people that is also more, and also especially for the pregnant ladies. So individual susceptibility as well as the risks and benefits, and environmental justice, and then law, and then policies. Those who have already not only we have mentioned over here the Indian policies or the Indian laws, we have already touched upon the global environmental laws also. And then of course the most important is community resources and action. And then always we don't want to see about the laws as well as the guidelines or policies where the government is as a mandate, they are not imposing. That is our common sense. We have to use those laws, and then we have to work for the environmental protection. So this is the main basic aim to develop this program. And these are the possible job opportunities. We are not endorsing compulsory you will get into these jobs, but these are the possible job opportunities after completion of this program. So it may be an add-on qualification for your existing employment, or it is an add-on qualification to get into a newer employment. So built environmental specialist and consumer safety officer and environmental health and safety specialist, environmental health policy analyst, EHS officers, and ergonomist, industrial hygienist, safety and environmental health manager, toxicologist. So these are some of the possibilities where you can go and then tap into for the employment after completion of this program, after successful completion of this program. And these are the main objectives for because we have consolidated together the postgraduate diploma as well as the Master of Arts in Environmental and Occupational Health. So that's why we have given the elaborated objectives, that is to define physical, chemical, biological and environmental hazards, and to discuss the impact of environmental hazards. That means after completion of this program you are able to achieve these objectives, and to identify the occupational hazards and describe the policies, laws and then standards, and describe how the environment and human health interact at different levels. This is most important task, and then wherever you will work it will definitely benefit for your upliftment of your employment. And list the types of occupations and discuss how they can cause risk and human health, and describe the pathways of human exposure. Wherever we have given the 7 core areas, concepts, all these comes under this objectives. The pathways of human exposure to hazardous agents, and also to investigate how individual and population affect. So how will you investigate? There is a compulsory course in the program, that is a project work. So there you have to find out as well as investigate and analyze the area which you have chosen for the project, and identify and measure the environmental and occupational hazards, and develop mitigation strategies. And also some people, so far we have experienced many projects as well as the project reports. There are several models they have identified and then developed also, and exhibit the knowledge and skills needed to improve the environmental sustainability of human health systems. So especially this Master of Arts, it is there are 12 core courses. That means first year 6 core courses, and the second year also 6 core courses. And of course, as far as the IGNO study hours are concerned, 1 credit, that means each core courses are the 4 credits each, and then only 1 course in the second year, that is the 6 credits. So that's why the entire total credits is 74. So it was the previous one, so it is 72 credits we have given that. So please change this one into 74 credits. So for 1 credit is 30 hours of self-study. That means 1 credit study material, if you want to learn, it takes for you 30 hours. That means maybe it depends upon the individual to individual. Definitely some people may study within the 10 hours or 12 hours, but on an average what we have developed this program, the content, it is 1 credit is equals to 30 hours of self-study for the average individual. So the entire program is of 74 credits. Please make it a change. That is it is 72 credits we have given, but it is overall it is 74 credits. So the first year is concerned, there are 6 core courses are there. So the first course is the Introduction to Environmental Health. So the basic title for this program is Environmental and Occupational Health. So that's why first year we have introduced a basic introduction for the environmental health. There are 4 blocks are there. Environment and ecology we have discussed, air, water and soil pollution, noise, radiation, solid waste, electronic waste pollution, and also we have touched upon the environmental health health monitoring. And second course is MEV 002, Environmental and Occupational Hazards, we have given. And here we have focused on the natural hazards and environmental hazards and occupational hazards, because the title indicates that where we are exposure, our exposure, human beings exposure, not only the general environment as well as the built environment, that is the wherever the whichever is the occupation is concerned. And then we have touched upon the natural hazards and then environmental hazards and occupational hazards, and then how to manage also we have discussed in this block 4. And third core course in the first year is the MEV 003, that is the Environmental Law and Management. Here there are 4 blocks again, the Environmental Acts, Laws and Policies, and block 2 is focused on the awareness, responsibility and compliance, and block 3 focused on environmental management techniques, and block 4 is the environmental standards. And fourth core course is the environmental toxicology. So again, all these courses are based on the core concepts where we have already discussed. So block 1 is the introduction to toxicology, because directly whatever it is the environmental pollutants, once it is entered into our body, and then how it will move, and then how it will completely metabolize. So how much toxicity will be given by those pollutants to our human body as well as the general environment, we have discussed over here. And then introduction to toxicology, and then ecotoxicology, environmental toxicity risk assessment, and block 4 deals with the environmental cytotoxicity as well as the genotoxicity. And MEV 005, that is a 5th core course in the first year, that is occupational health and safety. So far we have studied the two courses for the environment, and then 2 courses for the occupation, and then 1 course is on the especially specific to the law. And here there are 5 blocks are there. There is a basics of health, and then emergency disaster preparedness and management in industrial setting, and occupational safety and management. Block 4 is recording and notification, and block 5 is the research methodology. So we have, in anticipation of the next core course, is a project work. So before going into the project work, the student should study properly about the research methodology, how they will analyze, and then how they will record as well as the notify whatever the observations are concern in the project work. So that's why block 5 research methodology completely we have given an outlook for this one. And then 6th core course is the project one. So in the project one, we have provided the project guide or the project manual. So it is also core course, but there is no exam for this project work. Only 5 core courses as well as the 3 electives, wherever we will you will opt from the electives. So, but here the student has to submit the project report. First, they have to submit the synopsis, and then we have given the formats in the form of annexures 1, 2, 3. So please go through the project guide, and then you need to submit, and you need to get it approved, the synopsis in the first instance, as well as your project supervisor. Once the project synopsis is approved, then you have to go for the full project with the supervisor, and then take the supervisor guidance. And then we have given the methods as well as the methodologies which you people have to understand and proceed, depends upon the type of the project you want to select, or the title or the area of expertise where you are working. So 18 areas we have given in the project. Please go through once, and then only you prepare a rough draft of the synopsis, and then you have to show it to your supervisor and take the guidance from the supervisor, and then you have to refine, and then finally you submit it to the regional center itself. And then once the regional center approved that synopsis, or the study center approves the synopsis, then you go for the project full project report. That is regarding the project work. After completion of this entire introduction of this first year as well as second year courses, again we will be back for the project work, which is more important, where the student is actually facing some problems. And there are the 4 electives we have given in this program. There are, out of 4 core courses, you need to select any 3, depends upon the choice of interest or the choice of the expertise. The first elective is MEVE that is a course code. Also, if you will see that last it is an E, that is an elective, that is a environmental impact assessment for environmental health. Here also there are 4 blocks are there: introduction to environmental impact assessment. Of course, everybody knows that that is a mandatory for in Indian country also, India also, along with the European countries. Block 2, air, water quality and socio-economic impact analysis. And block 3 is noise, energy and vegetation impact analysis. And block 4 is framework for environmental assessment. And MEV E002, that is for the healthcare. And here also there are 5 blocks are there: biological hazards, chemical and allergic hazards, physical hazards, psychosocial, as well as the awareness and responsibility. We have touched upon the second elective, that is a healthcare. And if we move on to the third elective, that is MEVE 003, that is agriculture and elite sector. Yeah, here there are 4 blocks are there, and then we have touched upon the agricultural pollution, livestock and then aquaculture pollution, and sustainable agricultural management, and challenges to agricultural environmental health. That also we have touched upon in this. And then last elective for this first year program is the MEVE 004, that is the industrial sector. And those who are working in any of the industries, if it is definitely fetching for them to upgrade their knowledge, as well as the new techniques, and then new methodologies for the management. That is a block 1, industrial pollution. We have taken textile, mining, pesticide, as well as the tanning industries we have touched upon. In block 2, that is the automobile, paint and pharmaceutical, and then personal care products, construction and other industries also we have touched upon. And block 3 is industrial risk assessment and safety acts. And then block 4 deals with the industrial safety management. So these are the 4 core courses, and then 4 electives, as well as the 6 core courses. Out of 6 core courses also, 1 is the project MEVP 001 is there. So this is regarding the first year. So those who wants to discontinue with this program or those who wants to have only PG diploma, so they can study after that. Once you join this program, there is an exit option as after completion of the first year program, you will get the postgraduate diploma. And afterwards, after 1 year or 2 years, and then you can come back also and then join laterally for this to complete the master's program. So there is a flexibility in the exit as well as the entry point of this program. So now for the second year program, I would like to ask Dr. Sushmita Bhaskar to explain about the second year.
Thank you, Professor Rupini. Very good morning, Dr. Rajesh sir, Professor Rupini, and all the participants who have joined this program, and also all the staff and people from the RC Trivandrum who have joined this induction program. As Professor Rupini explained, the first year programs focused on various courses related to the postgraduate diploma in environmental and occupational health. And here we focused on environmental health, occupational health, environmental law and management, and the occupational health regarding the environmental health in various industries, in the agricultural sector, and the healthcare management, and so on. So here again, the students have a project work which they should successfully complete in order to get the PG diploma. So now we move on to the second year courses. And once a student completes both the years, then they get a master's degree program, that is the Master of Arts in Environmental and Occupational Health. So in the second year, there is no project, but they are all the courses which the student has to study, do the assignments, and then give the examination in the center where they wish to write the exam. So in the first year course, in the second year, the first courses are the gender issues in work, employment, and productivity. So these are some of the courses that we have adopted from the other existing programs in the university, and they are related to, and they are able to give good information to this program in environmental and occupational health. So in this course, there are 3 blocks. The first block deals with the gender issues in the work. Then the block 2 deals with women's contribution to national income, and the third block deals with the gender and the labor markets. So within this, there are several units where the students could focus on for getting more understanding on this course. The second course is the disaster management, and this disaster management has a course code of MEBE 015. And here there are four blocks. The block 1 deals with disaster preparedness and mitigation. So even right now, if you see the floods are occurring in the coast of Chennai, and for the past 2 days there is no electricity. So natural hazards, and these, when they turn out to be disasters, so therefore disaster management is very important. And then comes the resurgence of several infectious diseases like the vector-borne diseases or the dengue and so on. So a student who is doing an environment and occupation health should also be exposed to certain basic concepts related to the disaster management, disaster preparedness and mitigation. So when, for example, this is a cyclone which is approaching, so when a cyclone approaches or when an earthquake or volcano comes, what is the kind of preparedness that is to be undertaken? The block 2 deals with the risk assessment and the vulnerability. The block 3 deals with the disaster medical management. So many of the people, the victims will be affected, they will be having certain health issues. So therefore, the disaster medical management is very important in the case of even landslides that have occurred recently in India. The block 4 deals with the agencies and the government in disaster preparedness, like the National Disaster Management Authority or the National Institute of Disaster Management, NDMA, NIDM, and there are also state and the local disaster management authorities, which are taking full control of the situation and how they help the state and the local governments in order to prevent and prepare themselves in terms of these disasters. So that was these two courses. The third course relates to the sustainable natural resource management. And here again, there are four blocks. Block 1 deals with the natural resources. So as we all know, we are all dependent on the natural resources for our growth, for our life and living and survival. And then we have the biotic and the abiotic resources, which consists of the living beings and also of the abiotic factors. It could be the humidity, the temperature, the climate. Everything is important for a healthy living. The block 3 deals with the energy resources. So this energy resource will focus on the fossil fuel, on the renewable energy, alternate energy resources, and so on, and even microbial fuel technologies, and so on. The block 4 deals with the natural resource conservation and management. So now we are seeing that the sustainable development and this concept of sustainability put forward by Dr. Harlem Pro Brundtland in the Brundtland Commission, that is playing very important role. And whatever we do, the sustainable development goals, the SDGs, are to be achieved. So that block will focus on those. The next course is taken from the School of Engineering and Technology, which deals with the safety, philosophy, and the principles of accident prevention. So when we talk about any industrial havoc or industrial accident, and or even in the case of certain hospital event, there is any disaster that is occurring. So therefore, you should always know about the industrial safety management, the rules and the regulation, how then the second block deals with the introduction to industrial safety engineering. So here again, when they are, for example, if they are working in an iron and steel industry, there is a shift for the workers to be maintained and very hot temperatures. And also when they are working in certain other areas where the respiratory infections will be on the rise, like asbestosis or bagasosis, when they're working in the agricultural and other industrial facilities. So industrial safety engineering and these cabinets where they can protect themselves from such harmful radiations and so on, that will be explained over here. The block 3 deals with the introduction to industrial safety management, and block 4 deals with several industrial accidents and its prevention. For example, in India, we had the Bhopal gas tragedy, the Chernobyl disasters. So all these are the worst industrial disasters that have occurred in India and abroad, and they have been explained and how we could go about with this. The next course deals with disaster medicine, that is MPA 006, and here there are 15 units. And here again, there will be a detailed understanding of disaster medicine, epidemiological study of disasters, the prevention of the risk and medical preparedness plan. So since we have two courses relating to occupation health and safety and the healthcare sector, and many of the doctors and professionals who join this program, because NEVE 002 is an elective. So this disaster medicine is of utmost importance for the people working in the medical sector and in the hospitals. Logistic management, remote area planning, education and training in health management of disasters, disaster site management, clinical casualty management, community health management. All these are very important things which have to be taken note of. Then finally, they have given the case studies of medical and the health interventions in disaster management. So this course on disaster medicine gives you a holistic and overall view of the medical management related to disasters. The next course deals with the global climate change. So, climate change is also a very important topic, and there are four blocks in this course. The first block deals with the introduction to global climate change. So, here you'll be learning about the Earth's climate and the greenhouse effect and what is climate change. So, certain introductions and concepts are explained in this block. The block two will deal with the global climate, the past and the future predictions, and how the climate will be. And then the block 3 deals with the impacts of climate change, the impacts on agriculture, the impacts, the climate and health, climate and society. So there are several of the units which are explained in detail. The block 4 deals with strategies to climate change. So here certain national, international attention strategies and the case studies also have been explained in detail. Next course, ma'am. Yeah. The next course is the fundamentals of mental health. And this course is taken from the School of Social Sciences. Here we have four blocks: the concept of mind, the schools of psychology, normality and abnormality, family, culture, and mental health. So, if you see now, even after the corona, the mental health and well being plays a very important role. And if we define health, health is an holistic approach. So, in all ways, a person has to be healthy and balanced in order to function properly and to function effectively. So here we have concentrated on the mental health and well-being, and how even certain events, how the environmental and also the occupational issues can have a bearing. For example, stress, how the stress can have an impact on the mental health and of the mental health of a person. So these things have been explained, and then how we can go about with it, maybe by taking certain breaks, maybe by taking engaging the institution in certain well-being management affairs and so on. So these concepts are explained in the fundamentals of mental health course. Next course. The other final courses include the globalization, environment, and development. And here again, there are four blocks which include the global concerns, global responses, global movements and experiences, and the emerging concerns. So this is also an important course, and I'm sure the students will be able to get a lot of information, a lot of knowledge from these courses and this program as such. Then geoinformatics is also a subject which is gaining a lot of momentum and lot of interest among the learners. So therefore, we thought one course on introduction to geoinformatics will be useful. So here there are four blocks. First, we give you an overview of geoinformatics, the concept of geospatial data, the basics of mapping and remote sensing, and the geographical information systems, GIS, how they can also be employed in this course, and also the scope and application of the geoinformatics in the various studies. So here, those who are also interested in environmental modeling and also in the climate change and modeling, for them also this course will be very useful. Then we have the gender issues in agriculture, rural livelihoods, and natural resource management. So we have discussed about the gender issues at work. Then we have discussed about the agricultural sector as such, and then also the natural resource management. So this is a connect between all of these courses, and we have three blocks which are including the gender and the crop agriculture. So in most of the civilizations, if you see, and most of the places, if you see, women are the central and the root force of all the agricultural sector. So they bind the agricultural sector together, and they do a lot of work in the farming process. The block 2 it deals with the gender and the livestock. Okay, livestock and aquaculture, animal resource management, and the natural resource management is also important. And the block 3 deals with gender and the fisheries. So fisheries, again, this will include the marine and also the freshwater fisheries, including the ornamental and also the aquaculture type of the agricultural sector, where we can have good knowledge. So all these were the 20 different courses which have been used in the Master of Arts in Environmental and Occupational Health. The instructional system in the PGDEOH and also the MAEOH, we are following a multimedia approach. So we have the audio video programs, the assignments, we have the face-to-face counseling sessions, the project work, the teleconferencing. So every month the teleconference is conducted for the learners via the Gyan Darshan program live, and also the repeat telecast of the recorded programs are telecast, and the schedule can be found out on the IGNOU website. And also the Gyan Vani program, that is the interactive radio counseling. This also every month it is given, and recorded programs of this radio also, it is telecast in the evening. So I request all the learners to get the schedule from the IGNOU website and also from your regional center, and listening to them you will get an idea for every course it has been recorded. Then there is a self-instruction print material, which is the core, which is the basis of the ODL functional system. So here we have the all the courses, and all the blocks have been printed into the learning and the self-learning material. It is self-explanatory in nature. There are check your progress, which will be useful for your assignment and which will be useful for your term and examination. Then these are all the shots of the teleconferencing and also of the interactive radio counseling. Now the assignment is very important. Most of the students, they call up after the end of 1 year, or they have after a lot of time has elapsed, then they start contacting the headquarters and us specially, and then they say that the last date for the assignment is gone, we are not able to upload on the LMS or on the online portal. So please, this IGNOU website, it is student friendly, it is learner friendly. From day one, kindly go to the website and learn to access all the materials. For example, in the student zone, you can download the last year examination papers, you can download the assignments, and you can download all the various other things which are necessary for the student, for the learner activity. So the assignment, they should be written first before you can take up any examination, and then you can submit them personally. They should be handwritten, not typewritten. They have to be handwritten, and then they can be submitted at your respective regional centers, or uploaded on the website where there is the last date, and you can download the assignments from this website on the student zone. Next slide, please. Yeah. So this is, they are, as I said, the assignments are an integral and they are a compulsory component of the evaluation methodology. And there is a tutor marked assignment for every theory course. And then the gradation, that is the internal and the external evaluation, is going on like that. So the assignment response, 30% of the weightage is getting carried for the final evaluation of each theory course. And you have to send them to your regional center as where you are attached according to your interest. Then for the evaluation, the theory courses, the evaluation, you have the continuous evaluation in the compulsory assignment, which 30%. The term and examination is there, which is carrying 70%. And so your examination will be based on that. And then in order to complete one theory course, that is, in order to pass a course, you require 40% in the assignment and 40% in the term and examination separately in each course. Then the project work. So this evaluation of the project work, again, this will also carry 70% for the report and 30% for the Viva OC. And in order to successfully complete the project work, the student must obtain at least 40%. And this Viva OC, it is normally conducted by the regional centers. And if they are sent to the project section at IGNOU, or if they are directly sent to us, then of course we are conducting the Viva OC. The learner has to complete the 12 core courses and 6 electives in order to get 18 courses with 72 credits in order to get the now, of course, the number of credits have increased for the MA degree. And if after successful completion of the first year, the learner can get the postgraduate diploma with an exit option. And that is if he decides to stop with the PG diploma. But then if he wants to continue with the MA program, then he has to take 3 electives from the first year. And then he has to go for the master degree. That is a next year programs. Now, these are the qualifications for the academic counselors and the project supervisors, any of the faculty at the headquarters, the regional center or the study center, and the academic counselors that have been designated approved academic counselors. And the project supervisors can be the teachers or the faculty or researchers in the area in which they are going to do. If it is medical health, then it could be MBBS or MD with 2 years of experience. Or if it is in environment or engineering, then it is MSc, MA, or MTech or ME with the 5 years experience. And then they will be eligible to supervise. The biodata of the supervisor has to be attached. In case they are not approved academic counselors of IGNOU, the biodata of the supervisor will have to be attached along with the synopsis. Only after approval of the synopsis, it is approved, only then you can proceed with the final project report. Now, this approval of the synopsis with the annexers. So many of them miss the IGNOU annexer. So please go through the project guide. There is an annexer where the student has to sign, where the supervisor has to sign, and in the approved, that has to be approved by the program coordinator. So this, along with the qualification of the biodata of the supervisor, then that will be approved by the IGNOU at the IGNOU RC also, and also at the headquarter. And the student should always have a copy of their project synopsis and also of their project report. So here we have given some of the timelines and the deadlines for those who are completing in the January session or in the April session, so that they complete the program timely. And even if you miss the date, you can submit the project proposal throughout the year for the approval. This is the admission link, that is the ignoadmission.samarth.edu.in, and here you can get all the details regarding the PG Diploma program, the MA degree program in Environmental and Occupational Health. Regarding the examination forms also you can go through, and kindly see the timeline and the deadline. And in the PG Diploma, that is after the first year, because this is a year-wise program or an annual-based program. Only after completing the first year complete. So if you have taken admission in January 2023, you are eligible to write the exam only at the end of the year, not in June or July. You can only take up in the end, that is in December 2023. After completion of one whole year, submission of the assignment, then you are eligible to take up the exams. So this is all about this. And now I will request Professor Rupini to continue regarding the project and certain other details. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sushmita. And I hope the students must have understood and then well equipped with this induction program. If anybody is having any doubts or any clarification you want to require, you can also ask. So far our experiences are concerned only the whatever Dr. Sushmita already mentioned, that after the last date and the students are calling and then asking and then when to submit and where to submit. So these things. So please, you have strongly determined to pursue this program and then you wish to continue with this program, and that's why only by your own wish as well as interest you have joined. So please do complete this program in a stipulated time. That is a request from our side. We are very much here to help you, to facilitate you, but not at the last minute. So please do complete your the assignments as well as the project work on time. Rajesh ji, Dr. Rajesh.
Yes, ma'am. I think we can request learners to come in with their queries and suggestions, if any. So, any listener who needs to find any clarification or has a doubt may come on and unmute himself or herself and ask the doubt.
So whenever they will start writing the assignments as well as the doing the project, then only they will have a number of questions.
And I think both of your presentations have been very clear. That's why
Yeah.
there is one query. Yes, Mr. Mohammed Jasim, kindly unmute yourselves and you can ask your query. Mohammed Jasim?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
I'm from Kochi, Mohammed Yasin.
Yeah.
I have a few doubts regarding the dates for the assignment and the examination. I've registered for the July session 2023. So, do we have any clarifications yet? Or
Yeah, you will be writing the examination next year. In fact, your examinations will be due in June 2024. You'll be writing the exam in
yes,
June 2024, and the examination registration portal should be open by around March 15th or so. So that date will vary a little bit because every year there can be a small variation on that date. But right from March 1st onwards, you can keep a check on our headquarters website, that is igno.ac.in, and the notification will be there, and you can register for the examination there. So you will
about
write
the
your examination in
assignment.
June 2024.
Thank
Yes,
you.
please.
About the assignment,
Assignments also right at that time only you will be submitting around March or April. That date also will be notified, and any madam, I think Madam Rupani will be able to throw further light on that.
Yeah, sir, it's June. June admission means that now they can submit, sir. They can
Okay,
write and then submit.
okay, fine.
okay, thank
There
you,
is
thank
no
you.
need to wait for any call or notification from the regional center or from the headquarters.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
thank you, thank you.
I also advise you to kindly have a look at RC Trivandrum Facebook page, because we have had those general induction programs where all these details have been mentioned in great detail. So we have put up the recording there. The recording is there. It was a live session on Facebook Live, and so the recording is automatically available there. All these details have been analyzed threadbare in those sessions, which spanned that for around 1.5 to 2 hours, and it is available in all languages for your convenience. So kindly visit the Facebook page of IGNOU RC Trivandrum. I have already put a link on the chat. So please follow that page, and the recording of these sessions are available right there, and it is available in all the 3 major languages, and you can access those.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, most welcome. Yeah, Afsal.
Yes, sir.
Kindly
I'm
unmute.
Afsal Akhtar.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Actually, I have one doubt. Will we receive the PG diploma also after 2 years of completion of master degree, or how can we get it? PG diploma also.
So if you want to, that means you have to opt at the admission portal itself. Whenever you will, I don't know what option you have given for that at the time of admission.
Yeah, at the time of admission, I had chosen Master of Arts.
So after completion of first year, you may apply. I think you can also apply for the postgraduate diploma certificate.
Okay. That's why I'm asking. Okay. Thank you.
Any other doubt or clarification that is required? Yeah, Shahul Siyad. Kindly unmute yourselves.
Yes, I'm Shahul
Yeah, please.
from. I have one doubt. My regional center in Vadagara, I submitted to assignment in RC in Trivandrum or Vadagara.
No, in fact, you are for counseling, you are attached to RC Trivandrum. However, for the submission of assignments, for submission of projects and such other things, you are attached to RC Vadagara itself. Just for the counseling, that is academic counseling, that will be taken care of by RC Trivandrum. We will be
Okay, one more.
scheduling the sessions, and we will be sending the links to the concerned regional center, and it will also be available. The schedule will also be available on RC Trivandrum Facebook page as well as the website.
Okay, one more question.
Yeah,
If
please.
you have not completed to project in first year, we will able to return exam.
I didn't get you. If you don't complete the project in first year.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
No,
Definitely,
I will.
he can write the examination, theory examination.
Yeah, theory exam can be written. That is not clubbed with project. Only thing is that you have to submit the assignments. I think
Okay.
maybe you are confusing a little bit with the assignment part. Assignments have to be completed, definitely. Assignment completion and submission of assignments is a prerequisite to write the term and examination. However, project is a different thing altogether. It is not in any way clubbed with the examination part.
Uh, And we will choose the project guide or supervisor, or RC is providers.
RC will help you in identifying the supervisor. The concerned
Okay,
RC, that is RC Vadagara.
okay. Thank you, sir.
Well, anyone else wants to raise a query? Yeah, Mohammad Jasim, once again.
Sir, ma'am mentioned that we can opt out of the program after completion of the first year with a PG diploma. Um, so, and in some point in the future, within the 4 years, we can come back and continue it, right? Within the same period, can we opt for some other program within IGNOU? Because I saw simultaneously we cannot choose two programs at the same time, right? So, after the first year.
So that means you, after completion of the first year, you want to go for the other program? Do
Yeah.
you want? That is your question. That means you will stop at this after PG diploma and then you will go back to the other program. Yes, you can do.
It's doable. Okay. And then could we come back? That is my question.
Yeah, lateral entry is also option is there.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, suppose you have taken admission for the master's degree program, then if the maximum period is still left after completing whichever program you have done, you can come back. That should not be an issue.
Thank you, sir.
But the maximum period should be available. Normally, once you go for another program, I don't think the maximum period will be available for that, because you would have already spent substantial period on completion on whichever program you have opted for.
So after maximum period also one can come back, but they have to pay the full fee for the entire program.
And ask for credit transfer.
Yes, credit transfer also.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Anyone else who wishes to clarify their doubts?
So I would like to request Rajesh ji. So I would like to take this platform also, because there are so many regional centers also have joined this induction program, and namaskar to everyone. And then I would like to request that please facilitate the student, especially for the project supervisors. There are so many queries and then difficulties. Maybe, of course, 100% from the student side itself is the wrong thing, because of course we know that they will last minute they will come and then they will tell so many things, and then they will also write emails and then copy to the vice chancellors are also for no reason. So everything we know that, but may kindly facilitate whenever the student comes, and then provide with the supervisor, and then where they are going wrong, and then how to submit it, what would be the annexures in that project guide. So that is the only one request from our side. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Anyone else who wishes to raise a query or something? Okay, Priya. Yes, Priya, talk now.
Yeah. Good morning, one and all. I have a query that do we have to choose the supervisor, or whether we'll get the list of supervisor based on our expertise and their expertise, and we have to choose, or the regional center will allot somebody?
Both the options are there. You can either approach your regional center for the list of supervisors or who are eligible to guide you, or if you have a suitable person in your locality, who fulfills the qualifications as prescribed by the university, you can suggest their name also to the university. Both the options are there.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Well,
Sir, one last question.
yeah, please. Most welcome.
Do we have like a WhatsApp group for all the students in here? Because we have a common program, MAEOH.
In fact, we haven't created a WhatsApp group as it because of the simple reason that each student is under the jurisdiction of a different regional center. There should not be any, any confusion in that regard. So, as such, since the number of students in each regional center is a bit low, we haven't gone in for that. And RC Trivandrum, the problem is that we have been assigned so many programs that forming a WhatsApp group for each of these programs will be quite difficult. Last count, we have been made the nodal center for at least seven full-fledged programs. And some of them are really big. So please bear with us. However, we promise you that we will be giving you the most updated information as far as possible through your concerned regional centers. They will be we are sending all information to your concerned regional center, and they will be further disseminating it to you. And we also request you to keep constant touch with our Facebook and Facebook page, as well as our website, RC Trivandrum website, as well as RC Trivandrum Facebook page, where you will get all the updated information as well. So please don't worry about that. Information will not be in deficit at any point in time.
Thank you.
Well, so, madam, I think we have had a most elaborate session. May I now request our Assistant Regional Director, ma'am, Dr. Priya Pradeep, to deliver the formal vote of thanks. Of course, I know you are all very much a part of RC Trivandrum because we are an extended family. But still, for the sake of formality, I would request Dr. Priya to give a formal vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, all. Today we had a very wonderful session on various aspects of MAEOH program. On behalf of RC Trivandrum, I would like to thank our program coordinators, Professor Rupini and Professor Sushmita, for sharing their time with our learners and clearing their doubts regarding the program through their detailed presentation. Thank you, Rupini ma'am and Sushmita ma'am. I also like to thank our Senior Regional Director, Dr. M. Rajesh, for providing necessary support for conducting this program. I also like to thank learners and academic counselors from various regional centers for their active participation in this program. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And I also personally wish to thank both the academicians from Delhi, and I have had a long association with them right from my days in Vadagara, and I'm extremely thankful for all the support, timely support that have been rendered to our efforts time and again, as and when we requested for the same. And I'm sure both of you, as well as the members of your school, will be helping us out in all the support service related activities in future as well. Thank you.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir. One more request from our side, please promote this program. And
Sure.
also many regional directors are also there. Regional centers are also, they have joined now. And then this is the only one request because this is the very new program of this kind. So please kindly promote. And then whatever it is the promotion procedure, and then definitely we will also contribute from our side.
Sure, ma'am. We'll do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.